Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to New Stuff TV, the Untechnical Tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. It's time for some bass boost and sound pressure, Richardson, because today we're going to talk about these new Sony ULT Wears, man. This is the new joint from Sony. Oh, by the way, I got them on my head, and you are absolutely hearing the new call quality from Sony. It's got the V1 chip, man, for active noise cancellation and the wind reduction, and it's got the microphoning, so you can get those crystal clear phone calls. But we're gonna cut that off right now because I want to talk to you guys up close and personal about the ULT Wear, man. Look at these things, man. Just check them out, man. Look, this is that Sony design. Let me turn them off real quick. Hold up. So, okay, the sexy Sony lady voice, it's still in there. You know what I'm saying? It's not as prominent as it used to be, but she's still hanging around in there. So she doesn't say power on, but she'll tell you the battery percentage and stuff like that. So, hey, Sony, look, man, give us the option to have the Sony sexy lady back. Man, I really love that voice. It always made me feel like I had something super premium. But speaking of premium, man, this right here, these actually replaced the XB910s that were out a couple of years ago, which, okay, sound-wise, I can see how you do that, but these absolutely stand tall against the WH-1000XM5s and 4s. Like, as far as like what you get with that, you know, that V1 chip and the comfort and the ear cups and just the overall design language, everything kind of just makes me feel XM4 and 5 quality when it comes to these things. Even the sound quality. They're using a 40mm driver, and that's gonna help you get that extra thump. And when I say thump, they named this button right here. Look at this. Oh, baby, it's back, man. Look at it. The bass button is back. Okay, I'm gonna call it a bass button, but it is called the ULT button because they're giving you ultimate bass in these. That's why they replaced the XB910. The ULT button, man, this right here, a solid physical button to actually turn up the bass. You get two levels of bass here. You get a bass boost, which is like deeper bass when you press it once, and then you get like pressure, like more power when you press it a second time for that ultimate bass boosted experience when you're listening to your music without distortion or muddying up the sound quality of the music. Sony did a really fantastic job with these. In fact, some songs that I've heard with these actually make like they make the ear cups kind of shake a little bit. We're not talking about like heavy duty what is it? Skull Candy Crusher shaking and vibrating. This is real bass. This isn't some simulated thing we got in here. This is actual freaking bass, and I'm here for it all day. So I know I came in hot and heavy on this, man, but let's take a quick field trip around these ear cups. So they have an ear cup that kind of follows a design language of the XM5s. It's like a oversized ear cup housing that 40mm driver, but right here, man, look at that. Look at that on top right there. Can you see that? That's microphones right there for listening, for wind and noise cancellation and stuff like that. So it's big and bold. It's out here, right? And then you got the ULT button on the side. And by the way, this is the left ear cup. And then you got your noise cancellation, ambient sound button right there. And of course, you got your power button, Bluetooth pairing button. You got that USB-C charging input. And then you got your 3.5mm input right there, or your headphone jack. And that's it for the left side. But when you move over to the right side, you got even less because this is the action side of the headphones. Typical Sony fashion, man, which, you know, they're kind of pioneers in this touch stuff on headphones, man. You double tap for your play and pause, you swipe forward and back for your tracks and up and down for your volume, and then you would just put your hand over here and just hang out for a second just to hear your ambient sound, just for that quick attention. But once we get into the headband, you see that right there, that is called comfort. Now, this isn't like a memory foam or anything like that, and I do not believe these ear cups are memory foam either, but they are very soft and plush. And when I put them on my head, I'm not feeling a whole lot of pressure on the top of my dome. You know, I got that acorn point right there because I got like a hybrid acorn / peanut head, and I'm not feeling any pressure right there. So these are comfortable headphones all around between the ear cups and the headband. Now, as far as the ear cups, my ears fit inside and they don't touch right here. So if you got big, like deep ears or big floppity ears, I don't know if you're gonna have a problem or not. I just know that I got regular human being ears and I'm comfortable wearing these headphones, man. Some of you guys be like complaining about the ear cups, man. Like, dude, where you get your ears from, bro? Like, why are your ears so freaking big? I'm just clowning, man. I'm just clowning. But I'm just saying, though. But anyways, man, let's get into the durability, man. You got this, you got a solid plastic here, and they are very flexible, man. I'm going to give a shout out to Jim's Review Room. For those of y'all who are old school with me, you know that Jim Reviews Room always did the solid test. I'm not getting a whole bunch of crickety and cracking in here. And oh yeah, they do expand, of course, because they're headphones. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Okay, so they use a metal. They use like this, it's probably like a steel in here or something like that, and then it's covered in plastic on both sides. But they are expandable in case you guys got them big watermelon heads, man. You guys with your big ears and big heads, you kill me. You're always talking trash about how these headphones don't fit. Dude, take your ears and head back for a refund, man. Sometimes bigger is not always better. Okay, I'm just playing. No, but seriously, man, the overall design of these headphones, it's traditional. I love it. I'm here for it all day. The build quality is good. You can see right here, they kind of snake around in your semi-hard shell case right here that you get. We're talking premium, man. This is Sony's new look, man, for their headphones, and I'm here for it, man. But they're headphones, so we got to do some things, man. We actually have to talk about how they sound. So allow me to share my screen with you real quick as we talk about these things before we get into the sound, because this is part of the sound experience. Now, right out of the box, you actually don't even really need to download the app and do anything. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't, that I'm finding in just some mild research. A lot of people don't even use that. Dude, this ambient sound is good. This is good. I'm gonna have to compare these to the WH-1000 XM5s because I feel like it might be a little bit better than the XM5s as far as the ambient sound, man. It is clean. All right, I've digressed. Anyways, so it's detecting what I'm doing here. Let me get this little image out of the way. So as you can see here, it's detecting what I'm doing because it does come with Sony's, adaptive sound control, where it just basically moves with you. Dude, I'm telling you, when I keep bringing up the XM4s and XM5s, like you get all of the same features. You just get more powerful bass with these. So you can just have these do life with you, man. Once you get them set up, you start walking, they pump in a little bit of ambient sound. That way you don't, get hit by a truck or something, or it's the opposite. I think they actually do the noise cancellation. I can't remember, but either way, they turn on ambient sound, just pump in a little bit or a lot, depending on what you want. And you don't have to touch the headphones to do anything, whether you want ambient sound or active noise cancellation. And then, of course, you can control your tracks through here. I was listening to this Bob Marley or Skip Marley, man. Slow down. I want to love. That's the jam, man. Y'all got to check that one out. Anyways, let's get to the sound. We're going to go through this whole app real quick, because it's very similar, if you know what I'm saying, because I keep bringing up the XM4s and 5s. Right here, we got the ambient sound control, which we've talked about. But right here in the EQ, you got something different, man. You see where it has right here, bass control, level 2, clear bass +9. Let's get into that, man. So I've got it on a preset, which is bright. You get all your same presets that you get with Sony. So the ultimate button is on the left ear cup. All you gotta do is press this button once and it turns it off. Or you can just go into the app and turn it on or off. And you get a little boom to let you know that it's off. And then you got bass control 1. And then it says clear bass right there. So clear bass is still a thing, right? But then you get bass control 2. Oh man, and it tells you what it's doing. So you got this setting enhances the deeper low pass range. So it's like a crossover, you know what I'm saying? So you get that low bass, and then it says this setting has a sense of increased power compared to bass control 1. And I'll tell you about this in a second. So let's get out of there because that's the EQ. Find your equalizer. We've done this before, man. It's basically allowing Sony to give you a few tones to hear, and it helps you figure out, because a lot of people don't know how to operate or toggle an EQ up and down, right? So this one just helps you kind of do it with a little bit of AI assistant. You got your typical stuff here with your DSEE, and let me see, you can connect to 2 devices at the same time, which is relatively new for the Sony stuff, but I'm glad it's here. You got your voice assistant that you can choose. All the same stuff, man. All the same stuff that is in your typical, Sony XM5 experience, right? And then we start to talk about some things that you guys actually want to talk about, which is sound. I know the dude in the back, God dog it, man. You always showing up at just the right time because I'm about to do it anyway. I know you guys have that question. The one question all you mopos came here for. But do they jam though? Slow down.
let you know.
Man, bro, I told you, you gotta check that song out. I just love it. I don't even know how old it is. I just love the song, man. It just gets me in my groove. Anyways, the sound quality, okay? Listening to the headphones with the alt button turned off, it's a good experience, right? But if you're watching this channel, you're a bass head. Let's just face it, man. Nobody watches this channel if you don't like bass. So that's where they give you the physical button is back, baby. It's back. Oh, man. That way you can just, if you need that extra thump, you just got it on the fly. You ain't got to open up an app, toggle the EQ or nothing like that. And if you want more power to your bass, more pressure in your ears, tap that button one more time, and then you got that extra power. And that's exactly what it delivers. So, like I said, I keep my EQ based off of the Bright signature, and it gives it a great experience sound quality wise. We're talking XM5 level. And I keep bringing that up because I feel like the same quality is pretty much the same. I haven't A/B tested, but man, they sound so freaking familiar. Great experience. But once you tap that alt button, you just get more the lows. I just want to do it with my mouth. Like, you get the lows, man. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want that extra kick, especially on that song, that oh man, just hit that button one more time and it just gets deeper, and it just seems like you get almost more pressure. And that's when that rumble starts on the actual ear cup. And it's just like, dude, I don't even know, man. Look, I like to keep things simple on this channel when it comes to talking about this stuff, man. Sound quality wise, top tier levels, okay? You know what, man? Just think of these as maybe a WH-1000X with a double bass boost button. That's how I'm gonna put it, man. If you really like the XM5s and they deliver good sound quality for you, then check these out, man. If you want the extra bass thump, because that's what this feels like. You know what I'm saying? That's what the sound experience feels like. Man, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is Sony ain't really never went nowhere in the name of headphones. But just in case you thought they were slacking, they are back with pressure, deep bass pressure. Man, I freaking love these headphones, man. This is gonna make it hard. I'm traveling. I'm traveling at the end of the month, and when I travel, I usually take my WH-1000 XM5s, and I love them. I absolutely love best travel headphones in the freaking world, right? As far as you asking me. But this is making it hard. I think I might take a risk. And when I say risk, this is what I mean, man. As far as like a ride on an airplane, you gotta have over-ear headphones, right? And the XM5s, best ANC and ambient sound experience that I can get. You know what I mean? When I'm traveling like this, you gotta have something you can trust when you're on an airplane, because it could really make the experience really bad. So I trust the XM5s. I think I might put my trust in these for my next trip, man, because the sound quality is there and they got the same stuff as the XM5. So but they got the extra bass boost. So, hey man, I think on my trip coming up at the end of the month, man, I'm gonna go ahead and rock these, man, so I can have some thump on the plane, man. That's what's up. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.